been drugged.
Oh. Okay, what's happening?
What was us that are causing so much trouble?
Talad, we'll go ahead and start with you. As you wake up in a very warm sweat, you are swimming in a puddle on your sheets. You wake up having had a nightmare again and seen another version of yourself die once again. But you wake up having your long rest but not feeling rested at all. You guys all meet downstairs and you notice that still no Azura yet. Usually she slinks in sometime in the middle of the night.
Any idea as to what time, roughly?
Oh yeah, little after 7.
Excuse me. Did you see a elven woman walk in sometime last night?
No, can't say I have.
Thank you.
Of course.
So, don't know where she's at, so...
Could look the last place that we know she was.
That was here.
That was
That's here.
Well,
the bar.
where she was going.
Do we know where she was going?
Why don't I use sending and see if I can contact her? Azura, it's too large.
Are you?
I hope this morning finds you well. Where are you? We are still at the tavern. Can we meet you?
The message comes through. It's a bit echoed.
How's my movement? Restricted?
You get up, and then up becomes very sideways, and you find yourself like scuttling across the floor on your side, and try to stand up again, and the world's just spinning. You're a mess.
Kind of just like groan, respond to Tulad. Don't know where the fuck I am. Just say, I've been drugged. Fucking bastard.
Oh.
Oh?
We need to go.
Where?
Excellent question.
Okay, but did you get into contact with her?
Yes, she responded with a very sluggish response that said that she had been drugged.
I may be able to try and track her.
Zara, you hear the footsteps walk up to you, and you are still disoriented but can clearly see 2 or 4 or 8 or, oh geez, probably 2 sets of individuals lift you up and begin to drag you.
Fuck it, I'm going to take the initiative, and I'll polymorph into... It says a Mastiff, but can I be Marmaduke?
Sure.
Cool. I'm going to go sniff around the areas that we sat last night.
Start sniffing around, but you do also get this vaguely pepperminty smell. And as you follow it away from the bar, the bartender comes back and goes, "Hey, who let the dog in? Get that dog out of here!" She grabs a broom and starts coming.
I leave. I'm heading to the door.
We're moving. We've got to.
Is everyone going through, or are you guys splitting off?
Yeah. I go into a sprint.
Okay.
Got
the dog is
got it
off.
Instinct. I've got this. Go.
The rest of you are like full ass having to run after this dog because he's jumping in and out of alleyways. As you're running, a few other dogs see you and take off after you, and you guys round a corner after him, and now you see this pack of dogs all running in the same direction towards these very nice looking houses.
This is
a gated community that has 2 like hired guards at the
I could be a king among dogs.
I, Percy Jackson, kind of like try to hop on it and cling to the side of one of them.
And it's a big white fluffy dog, and you just grab on and hold on tight and are riding this dog. After Kirk,
It's always us that are causing so much trouble.
as you are following this scent, you know for a fact it's going through that fence. You are a smart ass dog. You know it's coming.
I have a 13. I'm a +1. I rolled a
You
natural
see
19.
this big Great Dane
I don't know
just
about the Chihuahuas in the back.
airbud over
Oh.
the Chihuahua.
Oh, no.
Just jumps, hits a guard in the face, uses him as a trampoline, and heads up over after you. The sheepdog is grappling with the fact that it has to get over as well, with Delilah on its back.
I'm like gripped to the side.
Even worse.
Even worse.
He jumps, and the weight just pulls him to the one side. Delilah, you and the dog hit one of the hired guards, like in the kneecaps. The rest of you run up to this scene with the other guard like, what the fuck are you guys doing?
Nothing,
and
we were trying to stop
you
them.
two are just gone.
That Great Dane freaked out our Chihuahua, and we have to go get it back. Come on, they're getting away.
And the guard opens the gate and says, go, 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 go. Jeez. You get into the middle of a square, and you know it's here. You know it's here. She's got to be in here somewhere. Ooh, what's that smell?
All right, enough of this. I pop back into regular Kirk.
You see everyone like 500 feet and gaining behind you with this guard with them. And he's like, just up here. And he sees Kirk and no dogs. And he's like, sir, did you see some dogs come through here?
I saw one large dog. It went that way.
That way? Your dog's over here. Come on. And he just takes off.
She's in one of these houses.
I'm gonna send a message at each house to Azura. Azura, are you there?
You come through right as you are being put into a chair.
Yeah, I'm being restrained.
That one, she's being restrained.
I want to be sure that everyone's aware that if we do anything in this house, he can connect us.
Yeah.
Azura,
Yeah.
you feel a burn of pain on your right
good,
arm. And then immediately feels cold, like the heat is just seeping out of it. And you feel something wet drip down your elbow. Oh, we can't be so wasteful, darling. And then you hear something ting, 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 as they are now catching the blood instead of letting it hit the floor.
I think we're all going to kind of just spread out into the house and cover every room looking around.
Can I attempt to cast Blight as she's walking through me? Twin spell, actually. Meta magic twin spell, so it's both of them.
They both fail. Delilah, you just sneak around and you see the taller one, the male figure, drop. You see the smaller female one, still green cloak obscuring everything. She kind of looks up at you, looks past you, sees Delilah.
She can see me?
Somehow. Friends. Fuck this whole place. And she casts Firestorm.
What's Firestorm?
We are in so much shit!
And the rest of you, as you are sneaking around the house looking for Delilah, don't know anything's coming as chunks of fire just pound through the skylight into the greenhouse, slam down at both of you. Immediately, fire and dirt and craters, and you are just blown to the side. Blair, you kind of get this weird spidey sense from the Moonblade right before the side of the house near you just explodes. Kirk, you're just walking and you get blown to the side as well. Talad, a direct hit on you in your adamantine armor. In a moment, this house is just eviscerated. Azura, this has actually sobered you up slightly. And you stand up.
Reality!
Yeah,
You
adrenaline
stand
just
up
hit
and
me.
like, okay, what's happening? You look around and you do not see the figure in green, but yes, you do see this plume of black smoke that is increasingly going into the sky.
Like, what's happening? What's happening? Who did that?
These people, I don't know. They were bleeding me, and she's like crying a little bit.
Okay, we have to leave. We have to leave right now, otherwise we're gonna be in more trouble than we are.
Okay.
I'm gonna stumble my ass out the front and down the steps. I'll catch up with you, and I go invisible.
You had to step out into the open as you're moving between buildings, and two guards, like, running that way, just walk right by you guys.
Did one of them look familiar?
One of them did look familiar.
As soon as I notice that, I go back around a corner, I look back, modify memory.
Yes!
And along that magical connection, I'm just going to say, you never saw, and I'm the description of all of us, you don't know what happened. You're going to find out.
And he runs
And I just
off.
take off.
Holy shit!
Oh, that's really good.
Ask is itching to head towards Everglow.
Find yourself back at the
So
Everbright
something
Forge.
that- Then we'd be the same.
Ask stops kind of at the edge of the yard, the courtyard, for a second or two, and then walks inside and goes sifting through cupboards for alcohol. What the fuck?
Agreed.
We were having wine, and I just passed out. He must have drugged me. I have no idea who they were or what they wanted from me.
Well, I suppose if we wait about 6 hours, we'll find out whose house blew up.
I think we should get on with our more important business
we
at
should
hand.
definitely make ourselves seen by the mining district.
That God saw us, and he will connect us.
The one that was
Right.
following you, I managed to catch up with and take care of it.
You killed him?
No,
Murder?
I said I took care of it.
Exactly!
It was a problem, and then I did something with my magic, and then it wasn't a problem again.
Is he still breathing?
Is
Yes.
he in another
Then
place?
how
I mean, from where we are, or from when I last saw him. Either way, the answer's yes.
Meaning, did you drop him onto a different dimension? Is my question.
No,
Okay.
he just doesn't remember us anymore.
Oh, okay.
Excellent.
Why'd you make it sound so bad?
Well, I don't like to. Yeah, I have a bag of tricks. You have a bag of tricks. I don't just go showing my bag to everyone.
So at least we don't have to worry about that. But at the same time, we need to figure out. I'm nervous if we don't go say anything that they're gonna just go ahead and continue with everything, and then we're thrown in jail.
My worry exactly.
Well, while we're waiting, I'm going to go ahead and try to reach out to Mr. Frana Tully.
Do you...
Which
What are you sending for?
I'm sending for this person because they said they knew about this. Or the pieces of vitality, the keys to life. So I'm gonna reach out. Reynard, it's too loud. We are in Everbright Forge. Can you meet us?
I was hoping you'd contact me. Please, call me Ray.
Ray.
Everbright, give me about an hour. I'll be there. We're kind of doing the speed shopping.
I'm gonna cast Animal Messenger.
What do we all think
Relay
that we need?
What happened to my father?
Personally,
What I'll do?
health potions and paper, I guess.
Health potions and
Hello,
paper.
That's
Father.
really it.
I was captured by a group with green cloaks.
I want to come up to you in this hour.
Okay. Hi. Hello. Yes.
I think we got on the wrong foot yesterday. So, I just want to make amends. Hi. I'm Delilah.
Hi.
Nice to meet you, Kirk. What's your last name?
No, I don't.
You don't give out your last name.
It's not that I have. It's that I don't have one.
Oh, you don't have one.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm part of a clan.
Okay, well, I'm familiar with those.
Okay. You've met other Dragonborn, I'm assuming.
And I kind of, take out my sketchbook.
You met two of them.
So this is Axiom.
Mm-hmm.
This is my mentor. So this is who taught me how to do magic. And then this is Ardosh. He was someone we had originally met, and he went with my mentor to go do something with his clan.
Get together.
What clan was that?
Well, they were both golden.
Oh, I know their deal.
You know they're gone.
Oh. Are you sure?
And I just kind of look at you and go, mm-hmm.
Like gold, not like not like rust
Nope,
color,
gold.
not like bronze.
And I literally take out a gold coin. Gold.
Have scales.
Right.
No.
Curious to know things that you may be able to teach me. I'm not asking for a mentor position or anything like that.
Oh wow.
Just knowing.
I'd be open to it. Sure. Let me take a look at your spell book.
Called your bluff.
Did he tell you not to hand these things out like that? That was a test and you failed. People are on line of work.
Look and then go back.
Wizard, I'm assuming. Yes. We're a little cagey with what we've learned. If anybody just asks you for your bag of tricks, you're not supposed to just show and open your bag to anyone.
You hear a hello? Hello? And a figure Kind of walks around some of the wreckage.
There's no door.
You see this about 6'5", very broad shoulders, half orc,
Right.
Mr. Gloom. And he just goes in, strong man, handshake.
It's that scene.
Yeah.
Specifically, I need to talk about what my father was guarding.
Your father, to my knowledge, wasn't himself guarding anything. Must have ended up that way, but legend has it that Arkenhaven was home to one of the keys of life, or an amulet of vitality. Different cultures give it different names, but the key crux of it is an object of immense power. Arkenhaven was a resting place of one, as well as Bankow Keep, as well as Pleiades in the west. And if I'm not mistaken,
Here.
here as well. Somewhere in the metropolis.
We did recently hear of an uncovering of a sort of underground place, recently in the mining district. I presume it might be there if you do not know where it is.
Yes, we heard that the original miners who discovered it and went to kind of explore deeper in the shaft they discovered never returned.
Correct.
I think it might.
We also have an item of interest that we might want locked away if you have vaults here.
Intriguing. What's its nature?
Awful.
His eyes just grow wide. You just carry this around with you?
For quite a while.
Well, we
yeah.
had to.
For quite a while, you've been carrying this around with you.
Carrying the Ark of the Covenant.
Okay.
Where's the rest of it?
Buried in various other places so that nobody really knows. Not even I know all their locations.
We had 3 pieces. We split them up, and this is the last piece we have to dispose of, if you will, as it had already fallen into unseemly hands, and we would like that to not happen again, as we had to reacquire it.
And you see, notably, he's just a little shaken. You see, Bankow had an empty vault, the same as your father's did.
With a large creature as well that was slain.
Slain. A guardian slain. There have been a string of high-profile murders in this town over the past week or so.
Were they poisoned?
Poisoned and bled.
Likely related to the same way that my father died.
It was caustic in nature, to specifically keep the wound from healing.
Wasn't the dude we found on the fucking side of the... Yep.
We actually tagged along on an investigation for that because a similar way that my father had died.
Outside Ogrecrust. Yes, that has been the most recent one. That is the 5th of its kind.
I'll pull out the 2 little bits. These were found on my father's corpse and on the one in Ogrecrest.
This is the symbol of the Defiance.
The second Defiance, yes.
Second Defiance. What are your next moves about this gauntlet?
Well, unfortunately, we have to do this because we were quickly accused of crimes here.
My brother, you never have to do anything. The only thing you have to do is follow Astra on your way out of this plane.
Right.
Thanks,
Unfortunately, that might be starting in this gauntlet.
Sooner rather than later.
If that is his way, that is his way. I will have it.
We may need some assistance, and
I will go with you.
you will go with us.
Indeed, if this is what the signs have been pointing to, and if this is where we meet our end, then I will meet it with a smile on my face, as my God has commanded it.
We would accept any help that we can be given.
To get to the mine, so you head up the hill and into the quarry. Oh, goody, they're here. They're here. They're here. Excuse me,
Dad.
and you see this very tall elf, blonde hair, cut very short. They seem to be holding their ear, and they're like, yep, they just got here. They just got here. Let me talk to them. I'll talk to them. Okay. Hi! Wow, that was such good timing. I honestly wasn't expecting you guys today. Lucky I was down here at this time.
Well, about that.
We were coming down here to kind of let you all know we were still interested, but to negotiate...
No, I'm talking to them right now. Please.
To negotiate an exact timeline, as unfortunately, the person who told us about this situation didn't give us an exact timeline, so we were hoping that we could get to business sometime tomorrow.
Oh, you can't quite do it today. She said that's totally fine. In fact, she actually wants to talk to the guard / redhead. Kind of removes this clamp off their ear, and just put it on. It'll be totally fine. Hello, darling.
Hi.
Hi, this is Keishari. We talked last night.
Yes.
I was informed that you are not going to be able to go into the gauntlets. That is totally fine. In fact, I actually encourage it. In that regard, I'd actually like to invite you and your group to join me tonight for dinner. I'm currently, as you know, keeping up residence in the Augalier Castle, and I would love to give you lodging in a safe place and a rest and perhaps some nice conversation.
Brandon. Brandis?
Are you talking to me?
Yes. It's a yes. We'd be delighted.
I just kind of like...
Delightful. They said they'd be delighted.
We have 5 or 6 hours. We probably could make it to Talendrin and find some magic shops of good repute.
And we can probably go stop by
Yes.
the north side to go drop off the chest with the chest in it.
Alright, as you guys split off, Talad, walking with Ray, the rest of you move to the Talendrin ward. As soon as you ask one person and get a list of places, you realize that you might be in the spot for finding magical goods. You guys are pointed to a place near that large university square that you saw. Merrimack's Magical Goods. As you guys walk in, the smell of lavender hits your nostrils, as well as just like around your ears, just this nice kind of like elevator music just permeates this place. The same volume no matter where you go.
Oh my God, who's here?
Oh god.
Hey, what can I do for you?
Actually, I have some. I'm looking to sell, and I do like pull out chunks of things and lay them on the table.
Cloud car style.
Yeah, the kobold takes out a magnifying glass and he holds it up and presses a button and like 3 smaller lenses come out on those, and I think I can give you probably we'll say 275 on all the dragon bits there. Ray and Talad finally get to, after like 2 hours of walking through this metropolis, finally get to the Astra Order Temple, and you see that there are 3 other individuals in this small room. Ray just kind of quietly walks in between them and to another door, and he opens it, and there's more stairs leading down.
Ponder the word slightly as we go.
Yeah. he just looks up and goes, well, this is it. It's not much, but it's enough to do what we need to do. There's nothing lavish. There's nothing to fear losing when our time is done.
That's very good. Very devout, all of you. Excellent.
There's no room for anything other than devotion in the Astral Order. That is why there's so few of us left. But anyways, let's see this thing. Are you sure that would release this chest to me?
Astaroth's chess piece, yes.
I'd rather not say his name in such hallowed halls.
I agree. Yes. By my own accord, I wish to relinquish the custody of said chest.
And he picks it up, and as he does, his axes kind of swing forward towards it as it comes out of the chest, pulling, magnetizing the few bits of metal on him. You feel your adamantine flex forward as its presence is brought into the light. O Astra, harbinger of lost souls, guider of the way through the galaxy. Take this chest and keep it where the forces of darkness may never find. And he like pushes it against the stone and just like jelly it squishes into the stone. And he kind of clasps you on the shoulder. You've done the right thing. Now let me help you do the right thing. So let's say Tlad and Ray meet back up to you guys. You guys make your way back to Oglyre with about an hour to spare.
Yay.
As you walk up, you see the master of the house. Welcome back, Mr. Kirk.
Thank you.
I don't remember either of your names, or I don't remember meeting most of you, but he kind of leads you upstairs and around past where Kirk, your room was, continuing down the hallway, up a different spiraling staircase, up this tower. Eventually the door pulls open by itself. Thank you. And walks in. Come on.
Blair is the most comfortable you've seen her since we've gotten
I
to
am
the city.
so, like, I'm sitting up straight. I'm like the
Blair
most
is
proper
beaming.
I could be.
I would like to roll open the shutters, stand in front of the window, with my hand behind my back, just staring out over the city.
And the
Yeah.
vantage point is near unbeatable. You can see the entire city sprawling out. You hear a voice, stunning, isn't it?
Oh, hi.
And you see descending from the staircase, wearing this beautiful, thin-strapped, kind of low-ish cut, form-fitting green dress. You see Keshari. The view is unbeatable, best in the city. Well, come on, dinner's this way. She keeps walking up the stage and to the dining area.
I imagine Blair leads.
I heard from my assistant that you far too busy for today to mess with all that gauntlet business.
Mostly the gathering resources, like we mentioned. You had a brief religious errand, I believe.
That was correct, and I picked up a friend.
Blair
Munchy
keeps looking at her
crunchy.
with, like, just many questions written on her face, and none of them she can find the
Every
answers
once in a
for.
while, she just looks up and, like, obviously sees you, flashes you a smile, and what are you eating?
Lovely dining hall.
Oh, thank you. I had nothing to do with it, but it is a tremendous space. The Kybellas have a knack for design, I'd say.
I can't decide if I'm gonna ask my question or not.
What relation do you have with this family?
The Kybellas? Oh, I have known them for many years, but for a period I actually helped raise some of their children. Although they probably don't even remember me. They were quite young. So tell me, in more business-related avenue, imagine by going down to the quarry you perhaps scouted out, talked to a few leads?
Well, we were going to find one, but we were under the impression that he was still alive.
No, that's what made it so peculiar. The rest of them never came back. One did very quickly and violently. Believe me, not a position I want to put anyone in, but adventuring parties are a dime a dozen, but adventuring parties who do not die when confronted with existential death, that is a rare commodity. And that is a commodity that needs to be nourished and helped in any way possible.